Hey guys, welcome to Flix and Comix Live. Man, got a lot to catch up on, don't we? Oh my gosh, happy Father's Day to all of you dads out there. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Let me know if you guys had any cool plans. What did you guys do? Did you have a barbecue or whatever? I sadly don't really have a relationship with my dad right now, but I should text my mom and be like happy Father's Day to her because yeah, she's been the rock in my life. So yeah, there's that. But hey, I haven't been on for like what, 2 weeks now? And no, it's not because I got wasted in the last stream. What? Me? No, no, not me. Oh my god, y'all. That was crazy. That was crazy, but I'm not surprised that happened at all because I like tequila occasionally. I've cut back a lot in my years of adulthood. But yeah, that was around like when we lost TiVo and I've been experiencing other things too that are just I don't wanna say, like, brought me down, like I'm not depressed or anything, it's just it's been a lot of smaller things all at once, and, it was just a lot of stress, that week, so, yeah, that's the way it, culminated was me acting a fool on my channel, but you know what? It is what it is. Yeah, good times, but I'm feeling much better. I had a nice Actually, I had to go down to SoCal for like a freaking week and a half because I told you guys then, but I had jury duty and I actually got called in. I was on call for like 3 days and then I actually got selected for the trial. So that took another couple days. Um, and I had to go down to SoCal for that because I haven't wanted to change my like address here, like the apartment that I'm in now because like a year or two ago, they increased my rent, and then I wasn't sure if they're gonna do that again. If so, I probably just hop to a different apartment complex around here. So it's like, my main home base have always felt has been my residence in SoCal. So that's why I have not changed it. And because of that, they won't excuse me, um, even if I've moved. So it was a whole thing. But, I was like, I have family down there. It'll be nice to visit. And I did. I got to hang out with my friends down there who I haven't seen in a long time. Got to hang out with my mom. It was actually just what I needed. So yeah, I thought I would get that done and over with and then come back up. And that's what I did. That's what I did. Hey, Carlito, Steve, and Spock. What's going on? Las Cruces. Yeah, dude. Ooh, what a crazy one. I was also just disappointed with the night of fights that turned out to be. I get really freaking into it. When I'm into it, I'm into it, whether good or bad. I'm a passionate person and, it just comes out sometimes. So, yeah. And then, oh man, it was just such a crazy, but good release for me. So thank you all. And yeah, that's what I mean, obviously I'm gonna try not to do that anymore. But, I mean, right? Not a good look. But at the same time, like I said, I was just going through a lot. So it felt good to have you guys to talk to and stuff. So, we're all human and we all indulge sometimes. What can I say? But anyways, here's a cheers, and it is just Celsius. Calm down. There you go. I need my little energy kick right now. So I wasn't even sure like what to plan for this week for content. I'm telling you guys, like movies, there's just a giant slump, I feel like, in theaters. So I'm not really doing my on the reel right now. I've put hit the pause button on that. Comics, I've been like in and out. I'll probably do a grip of comics show next week for that because I have picked up some things here and there that I would showcase, but also um I gotta continue with Hush. I also like have not continued. I'm like a little past halfway with that, and I've been reading it for a while. It's just hard to find time to sit and read these days. So, but I will do that hopefully eventually. But I've been trying to keep up with selling. There's just a lot going on. Work got crazy. When they found out I had jury duty, they started piling stuff on me. So, needless to say, it's like been freaking wild in these parts. But here we are. Here we are. And then I have this trade that I actually wanted to do. So I thought I would do a Flix and Comics live. So it's not, I don't have to actually like put a lot of thought into producing or anything like that. I can just open this box that's been waiting for me for what, like 2 weeks now. I got it like right before I went down to SoCal. So yeah, I'm eager to crack into that. And I also have another like big box. I don't even want to tell you what the contents of it are because it was just an awesome score that I got on Whatnot. And it's Star Wars related. I've had it for a couple weeks now, but like I haven't had the perfect opportunity to show you guys, but I'm excited for that too. I was debating whether to do it today alongside the unboxing, but I don't know. We'll see how long this takes. I'm not sure because I also don't the other things like it's a lot to go through. So I'm thinking that should be its own show. But anyways, these are all the thoughts that go through my mind in planning what I'm going to do for Flix and Comics today. So yeah, we're always here for you. Cheers. Thank you, Carlito. Yeah. Yeah, life's full of ups and downs. And yeah, we're all just trying to cope with stuff all the time. I should get those out to you by Wednesday this week. Yes. Okay. And yes, I want to start prepping you guys now. Me and Carlito are going to do a Fast and Furious ranking show. There's 10 of them, guys. That's a lot. It seems daunting, but something tells me it's going to go by quick for some reason. So I'm not too worried. Okay. So the reason we're going to do this is cuz I I made kind of a deal with him. I mean, I'm not like holding to it or anything, but I remember us talking about Fright Night. And I was like, now that there's a Fright Night Resistance, I was like, you guys got to be open-minded to like watching new things. And then I was like, how about I watch all the Fast and Furious films, which I have not seen. I've only seen the first 3 because I'm just not into it. And I think that's kind of how Carlito feels about Fright Night, like that the genre, the mixed genre of horror comedy is not really like typically his bag. He's not like opposed to it, but he's just not super sold on it either. Um, so I'm trying something new, and then maybe he's gonna try something new and watch it later. We'll see. I don't know. But that's why I'm doing it, is just to kind of do something different that I normally wouldn't do. I typically pass up on like those types of action flicks. And I don't know. I just wanna finally watch all of them. Same with like Mission Impossible. Kind of want to get to those too. Is that the kiwi lime? This is the kiwi guava one. It's okay. This is probably like my least favorite of I go to get the Costco pack, and it's like the least favorite in that one. I like the berry one. The berry one's really good. Hobbs and Shaw spin-off. Oh, I forgot about that one. We'll do that one too. We'll watch that one too. Hey Jackson, what's up? Welcome. I haven't seen any since Fast. Oh, really? The 7th one. I think so. 4 will be new to me too. Oh, cool, 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 cool. That's cool. Yeah. And all right. So back to it. I have this unboxing to do. So I'll tell you how this transpired. This is kind of crazy. It was totally meant to be. If you guys have been in the community for a while, you might not know him on YouTube as much anymore because he's been super busy and like working all the time, but he is still on Instagram. His name is Jeffrey KomiKhan. A lot of you all know him, but yeah, any newer subscriber probably might not. So that's why just honestly probably one of the first like real friends I made in this community when I started. Um he started shortly after me, probably like I don't know, maybe a year later, and he was doing videos for a long time. Um and yeah, we just share a lot of similar you know, interests. We have a lot of similar interests and we just get along really well. So, yeah, I really appreciate his friendship. But anyways, we've been friends even throughout the hiatus that I had, the 2-year hiatus, kept in touch and stuff, just checking on each other occasionally. Um, but it okay, so as I told you guys, or as you all know from previous videos, I have been sorting through like a lot of my storage stuff. And I'm like, okay, what can I sell right now? Because it's been tough because it's not like I sat there and was like, okay, I should sell this stuff. Like back at the storage unit, like, let me grab all this. I didn't curate anything, you know, thinking like, oh, this will make me more money right now, blah, 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 you know? No, I just grabbed stuff, threw it in my Jeep, and came here. So a lot of it's just random stuff. And I was like, all right, do I keep this? Now I'm like, do I keep it? Do I have space for it? All these things to consider. And I ended up finding one of my old Hulk statues, the gray Hulk statues that I got. I think it was during SDCC 2019. And I remember being so stoked. I had found it because it was exclusive and it was a little harder to find, but I had found it at a GameStop. So, anyways, I had displayed that thing for years at my old place. And, Jeffrey loves the Hulk. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a picture of this thing because it was pretty big and I really don't have a ton of room, which I do, but I have to be very selective, with what I keep. And especially also if I'm like looking for new things, I have to keep in mind, okay, if I'm buying stuff, I have to be purging as well. There's no keeping everything. So I was like, all right, Hulk I like, but he's not like Batman is top for me. So like he's my fave, but I just don't know where I would put this Hulk. So I took a picture of him and I was like, let me let me message Jeffrey. And I had seen that I'm always a little late to my Instagram messages. You guys probably know that. But it's because I don't turn on my notifications for Instagram because or else I would be on there like all freaking day. So I do it in batches. So I like answer people all at the same time. And I saw that I had a message from him, and he had taken pictures of some Halloween comics that he thought I might be interested in. So I was like, "Oh my god, that's perfect. What the heck? That was crazy." So, yeah, I was like, "Why don't we just do a trade?" And he was like, "All right, bet let's do it." So that's what we ended up deciding. And yeah, so we did the trade. He was lightning fast, and it always takes me forever to do stuff because I'm always like, it's just hard to find time sometimes. So it took me a couple more days, and then I shipped it out. But then I had to go down to SoCal, so I never opened it. So here we go, guys. Sorry for the long intro, but I had to explain. So here we go. He sent this big old thing, which, yeah, I was just so surprised. I'm like, hold on. I thought you were just gonna send, some comics because the Halloween comics, they are worth quite a bit. So that's why I told him, okay, let me send you the statue, but I'll add stuff to the box, to kind of compensate. And like, I didn't expect the big box though, because yeah, I was happy with just the comics. But anyways, Who knows what's in here, but we're gonna find out. I was gonna invite him, but he just told me he's like really, really busy today, which is perfectly fine. I already knew kind of that we have conflicting schedules, so it's okay. We will talk later about it. But yeah, I was telling him, I kind of miss trade. Like that's something the community always did back in the day. It started off with like random acts of kindness, but then random acts of kindness always turned into trades, right? But hey, K-pop. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for the last stream. Oh my god, I was so donezo. But thanks for entertaining me during those boring fights. God. Um yeah, I missed that. Yeah, I missed that too. Dude, that was one of the best things about the community, to be honest. Like, oh my god, it's so cool. They're like just to see. And then always, unboxing is always the mystery of it is like really cool too. What's in the box? Okay. I have no clue, guys. I have no clue. All I know is that he was ready to pull the trigger on this, but also he works at a comic shop, so it might be a little easier for him to like snag stuff. We got a box. What is in here? I have no idea. Let's see. Looks like a figure. Okay. Okay. I see Hocus Pocus. Oh, awesome. That's cute. Little 3-pack NECA. That's so sweet. I love it. These are, what are they called again? Don't they have a name? These types of figures. I know it's NECA, but I thought this certain like cartoony type of style had a name for it. I forgot. I have a couple of them. They're usually on card, not like in a box like that. It's the first time I see this one, so that's pretty cool. Brothers and sisters. Awesome. Great start. Again, did not expect anything else besides those Halloween comics. Oh man. Jeffrey. He loaded me up here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Another box. Box within a box. Cool sticker. Okay. What do we got? Oh, wow. That's awesome. I love it. To pair with the sisters. How sweet. Sorry for the like bright lighting. I have the window open because I figured it was going to get dark soon. Billy. Dang, that's awesome. NECA does a good job with these little figures. I love that it has a stand too. I can actually display it. I think those, I don't know, should I take them out? NECA is literally like the only type of figure that I don't mind keeping in box. I'm typically an out of box collector, but NECA does such a good job with the packaging. It's hard to want to open those. All right, then we got the comics. Yay. Yes. Halloween themed for sure. Cool shirt, Jojo. You need a Fright Night one. I have one. I actually do have one. I haven't worn it in a while though. I should do that soon. I'm thinking about getting a giant Fright Night poster right here just for the Fright Night resistance so they can look at it and, maybe feel tempted to watch the movie just a little bit. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's open this. Okay. Hey, this is a nice is this a Gemini? Yeah, it is. Why does it feel bigger than that? All right. Oh, sorry, this tape's he's duct tape up like crazy. All right. We got it. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Yay. Starting off. Yeah, this is what he showed me. Cool. But yeah, Night Dance. I have a few of these, but I don't have all of them, so always cool. And I always snag them whenever I see them, but they're kind of hard to find. I wouldn't say they're like rare, but you really have to be on the lookout for them. And then they can get pricey. I have been able to find them for pretty cheap though, occasionally, but it's tough. This one's cool. Wow. It's the Halloween, the Devil's Eyes. Halloween 3. Do 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 do. Sweet. Halloween 2. Halloween 2 number 1. The blackest eyes. So we got the devil's eyes. I feel like saying it in what's his name's voice. Why can't I think of his name? Loomis's voice. The blackest oh yeah, this is what he showed me, and I was like, oh shoot, heck yeah, let's trade it up. Let's trade it up. Number 1 right there. Banger alert. It's in really nice shape. Now, I used to have one of these. Honestly, I don't know if it got ruined or not in my whole storage situation because there was like 2 boxes that I didn't even have time to go through. So it could either be in my newer storage, the smaller storage, or it got ruined. And I wish I had time to go through all that to check, but I don't. So it's nice to have this just in case. So thank you, Jeffrey, for that one, for sure. Ooh, Friday 13th, a new era of horror begins. And this one I do have. I know for sure I still have that one. And then he put in Gunslinger. This looks like it's signed by the artist. I don't know that artist. Looks like Robeck? Oh yeah, it says on the back to Robeck. Yeah. Thaddeus Robeck. That's cool. Yeah, okay. So his shop that he's working at, Secret Identity Comics, if you guys want to check it out. Their website is secretidfresno.com. That's awesome. Oh my god. Sometimes I dream of working at a comic shop. I know it's probably like very it can be taxing, but dang, how awesome would that be? But yeah, that's it, guys. Cool ass package. So happy to finally open it after 2 weeks. Good God. Life getting in the way. But that's all good. This is so cool. I got to figure out where I'm going to display these. Awesome. I do have like one horror shelf. So something, like I said, if I'm going to add things, something's got to go. That's the heartbreaking thing about living in a small apartment. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Right. All those covers are awesome. I've been trying to wrangle those for quite a few years now. And yeah, I have some of those. Two of those I had. But yeah, it's nice to know that no matter what, because I've been like, oh man, like I hope I didn't lose that Halloween comic. Hope I didn't lose it. Um, so it's just nice to have this insurance. Like, okay, I have it for sure. Don't have to worry about it anymore. And if I find the other one intact, then I will just sell it probably, or give it to somebody in the community that doesn't have it for sure. I'll check it out on my trip to Cali. When are you coming to Cali, Carlito? Do you have that red foiled pinhead #1 cover? No, I have never gotten my hands on that one, but I know which one you're talking about. That one looks cool. Um, it reminds me of that Venom cover, the Lethal Weapon one, the hollow. Right? Killer package from a killer person. Sounds sounds weird. Um, no, but great. Jeffrey's a great person. So if you don't know him, go check him out on Instagram. It's Jeffrey KomiKhan Henson. Probably next year. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So I've also been prepping for a horror con coming up in Sacramento. So I'm gonna be doing that. I'm sad though, because the main reason I wanted to go to this con was because Devin Sawa was gonna be there. And man, that would have been really cool to meet him, but he just canceled literally like today or yesterday. So I'm sad about that. But they got a replacement and it's oh, what's her name? From Saw. Her last name Sani? Oh god, I always forget her name. The assistant girl. Let's see. Sinister. Shawnee is her name. Shawnee Smith. Hey King, what's up? Yo, Jojo, heading home from SF. Just bought a collection. Ooh, sweet. Hippies have the weirdest boxes. uh, why do they have like a bunch of like random stickers on it? Like hollow stickers, I would assume. Smiley face stickers, glow in the dark stickers. That's funny. Rasta stickers. Oh man. Yeah, I haven't bought any collections out here. Obviously, I've stopped with collecting bigger lots of that, but damn, this is a good area to do all that stuff though. Definitely. I bought movies. Dang, that sucks. He's gonna be at a con near me soon. Oh, lucky. Yeah. Yeah, so Shawnee Smith is going, so that made me feel better. Who else is going that I'm into? I think, oh yeah, Kane Hodder, which I definitely will take advantage of, unless he canceled and I didn't know. But let me see. Oh, Alex Vincent, who I've met already, from the Chucky Child's Play movies. But so I had him sign my Spirit Halloween doll, Chucky doll, but I wanted to have him sign my Spirit. The little Jack in the Box. I don't remember. I don't know if you guys remember. I got that not last Halloween, and it's like really cool. I want to get him to sign it, and then Christine Elise. So that would be rad. And what else? Oh, is it Felicia? Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp. So, and then there's Lee Waddell. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but he played Ghostface in the first two movies. So that would be cool. But I think I'm gonna have to pick and choose because that's already a lot of people, and you guys know signatures are not cheap lately. Oh no, not Kane Harder. Sorry, CJ Graham. That's who's gonna be there. Anyways, I'm starting to collect stuff to take. So to take to the con. I still don't know if I'm gonna do a 1 day or a 2 day. Yeah, yeah, dude, I'm excited. I'm excited. Been looking forward to it for a little bit now. And then after that, there's gonna be a Stockton con. That's just gonna be somebody. Ooh, who is gonna go to that? Forgetting. Let's see, Stockton Con. I want to go to that one too. That's about an hour from me. Let's see. Um, Arthur Sudan, which is y'all know who that is. I'm gonna see if I can dig up some of my Marvel Zombies stuff to get him to sign those. So his name alone sold me because I was supposed to get his signature last year when I went to Rose City KomiKhan. Could not find his booth at all. I was asking around and I think he canceled last minute. That's why he wasn't there, but he was one of the reasons I went. So I was super bummed about that. But now that he's going to be in Stockton, I'm like, hell yeah. And that con's pretty good. It's a smaller con, but they do a good job. They definitely do a good job. You guys prefer the bigger cons or the smaller cons? I definitely need to meet Kane. Dude, oh, she seems like such a delight from what I've seen, so I'm really excited. Everybody remembers Shawnee Smith from Saw movies. Real OGs remember her from Who's Harry's Crumb? What is that? Do I need to look into this? Who should run into James and Callie? Oh, you should run into James and Callie. Who's I don't know. Let me see. I always forget like who's attending and stuff. Um yeah, the Sinister Con. It's also pretty small, but they get really good talent too. Cantonese Comic Kid, what up? CJ Graham is the best. Yes, it's so good. It's so good. Kane is Yuji's. Oh yeah, Comic Reader. Low grades in Cali. I don't think I know. Do I know Cali Comics? Sounds familiar. Um, I need to meet Comic Reader. I've talked to Comic Reader via or just online. But yeah, it'd be cool to meet him. I think we were talking about Stockton Con last year, if I remember correctly. Like he had gone with his family. I think the day after I went. Mm, I don't know. Oh, how was Heroes Con? A lot of people went, huh? I saw people posting. They're going to Sinister and probably Stockton. Yeah, I would assume so. I would assume so. Kelly's a fiend on the hunt. Oh, the hunt, the show, the hunt. Who's Harry's Crumb starring? Oh, John Candy, huh? I still need to watch the Blob remake too. You keep telling me. I'll watch it tonight. How about that? How about that? Yes, a Tony Stance. I need to watch it. I need to watch it. But anyways, So I was gonna show some couple more snags, couple more Star Wars things, but I don't think I'm gonna do that separately, like do its own show because it's a lot. It's a lot. Saw. What about Saw? Dude, what do you guys think of the fact that they're gonna do another Saw? Probably another couple movies. I'm just like, I'm honestly, I love Saw, but I think I'm done with Saw. I really didn't care that much for Saw X. Mm. Oh, I know what I could show you guys that I got. I've been really into posters lately. Not that I do have wall space here, which is nice, but I definitely got to switch this one out. I've been finding some good deals on eBay randomly. Open this. I haven't even fully opened it yet. So we'll do that. What are you guys up to for Father's Day? Anything fun? Ooh. So this one looks old, so it's kind of beat up, but I really don't care. I got it really cheap. So beggars can't be choosers. Back to the Future, baby. How cool is that? This is vintage. So this was a video store poster. You can see right down there. It says available on video cassette. And then right there in the middle it says in stock. That's cool. Yeah, got that for a great deal. But yeah, maybe this is what'll go here. What do you think? I don't know. We'll see. I got so many contenders for this wall here. It's tough to decide. How do you guys do it? Do you guys switch out a lot? Do you frame yours? This is like a somewhat cheap frame from Joann's. And that one's from Michael's. But to do custom framing with like glass and everything, it's so expensive. I missed like 2 of the movies. Now I gotta binge the entire series. Oh, Saw. Saw's a good binge though. Up until like the 6th one. Yeah, dude. I love Saw. I love Saw. And that's why I feel weird about Saw 10 because they definitely I'm glad they did something that was different with it, but it didn't do much for me. Back to the Future Trilogy is on YouTube for free. Is it? Oh, that's cool. I actually like collecting physical media for Back to the Future. It's like one of my beloved series, I think. But yeah, what kind of shows are y'all watching right now? I just finished, you guys, I had just finished Seinfeld. I had never watched the whole thing all the way through until now. And I had seen episodes here and there when I was younger because I used to watch Friends like religiously. So, you know, Seinfeld, I think it was after, would come on after. But, anyways, I would watch some episodes and I was like, this isn't funny to me. I don't really like it that much. It's not bad, but it's just not my bag kind of thing. And I started watching it like not that long ago. And I was like, wow, this is way more relatable now that I'm older and I'm like in an apartment, like single living too. So it's just a lot more relatable now. So I found it to be a lot more entertaining and funny, well, funnier than I thought it was back then. I'd still say Friends is on top for me when it comes to sitcoms, but Seinfeld, I gotta respect it. I gotta respect it. Um, Probably gonna start Dexter soon because I've only seen season 1. So there's that. I found like the whole set of them at a thrift shop recently for dirt cheap. So that's cool. I don't have to get, I think they're on one of the other services that I don't have, either Peacock or Paramount Plus. So I was happy to find those. So yeah. Oh, while I was down in SoCal with my mom, she's watching Walking Dead, and I just finished it a few months back, the whole for the first time all the way through. I really did enjoy it. I thought it was really good in a lot of ways, but I watched it again with my mom and or not the whole thing, but obviously there's just like some parts, and these are like integral parts of the show. I don't want to give it away if you haven't seen them, but dang, I was crying again, even though I knew it was gonna happen. She was, like, laughing. I couldn't help myself. That show gets me. I don't and I'm not particularly sentimental usually, unless I've had a few, but, you know, that show, the first time I watched it, it made me cry, like, 15 times, and then when I watched it with her, we watched a few episodes, and I cried twice in the 1 week that I was hanging out with her. Can you believe it? Hey Gore, what up? What up? I didn't see the Back to the Future films, but when they premiered, MTV played too many of their music related videos. When I saw Back to the Future years later, I wasn't impressed. Haven't seen the others. Yeah, I saw it when I was a kid. So I think it's a different experience if you grew up with them. If I had seen it as an adult, I probably would be with you on that because I can see how it can be kind of like cheesy or, you know, I don't know, feels a little like gimmicky, like the hoverboard, like part two, and um, especially part two. It's like it feels like it's made for like product placement type of stuff, but I still like the whole trilogy. Um, that being said, I don't watch it a lot. It's funny because, like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't really watch movies that I like a lot, like over and over. I don't, I used to when I was a kid, but as an adult, like, I kind of like to just savor them whenever I do watch them. So I don't like to ruin that feeling, you know, by watching it all the time. So yeah, I haven't like one of the movies that I've only seen maybe 3 times, but it's like one of my top favorite films is The Dark Knight. I've only seen it probably 3 times. I've seen part or the Tim Burton ones countless times. But with Dark Knight, it's like, I don't know. I don't wanna, like, overdo it? Gore says, "What I was impressed by was Incendiaries, Villeneuve's French film set in the Middle East, a powerful film, more so than Prisoners and Sicario. Had no idea it was him until the credits. That's cool. I think this is the one you might have told us about when we were all talking to G-Man. Is that right? But yeah, I gotta check that out for sure. No, yeah. I mean, compared to like, well, Back to the Future, it's just such a different type of category, I'd say. Just like fun adventure type. Um, I wouldn't say it's like Academy Award winning, you know. Gore says, I also rewatched back to back Star Trek, the motion picture, and Wrath of Khan. They balance each other. One is intellectual and the second emotional. No, I didn't talk about incendiaries. Oh, okay. I forgot what the name was of the one you were talking about. Maybe Carlito will remember. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Star Trek. I felt like the first one was really like way too slow. But Rathacon's good. I don't love the Star Trek films overall. Like they're all right. They're all right. I don't love them. I don't hate them. I used to watch the show though. I used to watch sporadically. I'd watch the older episodes and Next Generation pretty often. And yeah, I wouldn't consider myself a Trekkie though at all. But and it's I think it's kind of crazy that people are like, "What do you like more, Trekkie or Star Trek or Star Wars?" Because they're so like different. It's not even. I mean, just because they both take place in space, it's just so dumb to me. But if I did have to choose, I would choose Star Wars all day, every day. Even with their current slate lately, it's not been great. As far as I've seen, I also haven't seen everything, but it's like subpar lately with Star Wars, sadly. I liked Obi-Wan enough, but Ahsoka could have been so much better. There were some good moments in it, but not about it. Incendiaries, I think, won the Academy Award. Okay, I have to check that out then. Oh man, maybe I don't want to check it out if it's devastating like that. Uh, I'm trying to feel better. I'm trying to feel better. I don't want to cry. I watched too much Walking Dead already. Ugh. King says, I love 2001 over both Star Wars and Star Trek. JK, lol. Uh, well, I guess you could say 2001 is more of a sci-fi. So that is more in the same realm, I guess. And it's closer to Star Trek than Star Wars is. Let's put it that way. That's the way I see it. They're both pretty hard sci-fi. Star Wars is like mild sci-fi, mostly fantasy. Fantasy drama. I don't know, but then there's politics in it too. If I had to choose, it would be Doctor Who. That's one thing that I really want to get into eventually too. Doctor Who. I've heard like nothing but good things about that show. They all say to start like in the later seasons when they rebooted it, I guess. But I don't know. I'm kind of curious enough to go back and even watch the older ones like I used to do with the Star Trek. I don't know. But yeah, I hear that's a good show. I never heard Farscape. Which one's that one? And in films, original Solaris and 2001 Space Odyssey. Solaris sounds familiar, but I don't think I remember that one. Why does it sound familiar? Space Odyssey, of course. Yeah, Space Odyssey is that was such an interesting film. I should watch that again, actually. It's been a while. I remember liking it. It's definitely different, but yeah. What else am I watching? Uh oh, I watched a couple more Italian horrors. Which one was it? I saw House by the Cemetery. I really liked it. I really liked that one. What else? What else? What else? House by the Cemetery and trying to remember. Oh, that's what I was gonna talk to you guys about too. I finally watched X and Pearl. You guys, we need to talk about this. So, I have been recommended those movies, I don't know, like countless times. And I feel like I'm in the middle with it. Like I can appreciate them, but I don't think they're really my bag. I think I really enjoy uh, slashers that are a little more mysterious. Because if you think of like a movie like Maniac, I'm not super into that where it's like a psychopath slash sociopath just is like super weird and killing people left and right and like just getting away with it. And I like the mystery of not knowing. I like the whodunit aspect of slashers. Or if it's not a whodunit, like the mask aspect leaves that bit of mystery in it. And I gravitate to that type of storytelling more than oh, look at this psycho girl that's just on a rampage kind of thing. So because of that, I wouldn't say it's that I like wouldn't put it at the top of any of my lists, but that being said, I'm into it, just mildly though. I'm not like I didn't fall in love with it or anything. They were okay, in my opinion. I will watch the third one because I watched the preview and I thought it was I really liked the preview. So I think if anything, I'm probably gonna like that one the most from what I've seen. Incendiary opens with male and female twins listening to their mother. Well, she left two letters. One to his son they didn't know about, and the second to his father. They had no clue. Whoa. Dang. That sounds intense, dude. What up, Puff? Um, you went to Heroes Con too, right? I thought I saw your posts, right? I'm all right. What it leads to is learning about her mother who moved to Canada, where the twins were raised after experiencing an interesting history in an unnamed Middle Eastern country. Be prepared. Dang. You really know how to tease a score with your synopsis. Yep, Heroes Con was a blast. That's awesome. I saw you met a lot of people in the community. That's so cool. That's probably like one of my favorite things now, even though I haven't really gone to too many lately. But last year I did go to Shortboxed and I was able to meet quite a few people there that I hadn't yet from the community. I think I met Bird City, Comics, Laura, and Ant. That was really cool. And then I met Natalie, from what's her oh man, ever since she changed her name, I always kind of forget the new name. But she used to be DC Comic or D Comic Queen. And I think she changed it to Queen of Comics. Comics Queen. Comics Queen. And who else did I meet that day? I met Kelly Jones. That was really cool. That was a good little con. I didn't get to go this year though. Sorry, I've been like smashing my if you guys were curious. I'm just like, dude. It's funny because I'm always like, who uses these? Like, I never use them, and then here I am, just like, ugh. Gotta let the stress out. Gotta let the stress out. Beautiful videos. Yeah, that's so cool. That is super cool. I probably won't be going to a bigger con this year. I'm just gonna stick to the smaller ones, I think. There's just too much going on with me right now, but I love it though. I really do. Just the feeling of, being part of the community is awesome. Mm-mm-mm. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about the Ty West movies. Um, yeah, I am excited. I'm excited to watch the third one, but I think if I'm going to choose like a newer horror slash gory slasher as of late that I've liked between, I don't know, In a Violent Nature, Terrifier, what's another one? I guess there haven't been too many, right? Trying to think. There's been a lot of like possession ones lately, but I would say Terrifier's probably been my favorite though. To be honest, I'm excited for the third one on that. I think I'm partial to the Terrifier movies though, because of my experience of going late at night and being, no pun intended, terrified. Who else did you meet at Sharpbox? Oh, King! Yeah, I did meet you, King. I met him there. I met James at Sharpbox too. Who else? I'm sure I'm missing. Oh, you know who else? E-Man. E-Man. I know him from IG. I think he does have a YouTube channel too. Oh, I met Swaggle. Oh God, I always fuck his name up. Swaggle. No, Swaggle Haas. That's what it is. Swaggle Haas. I'm like Swall. Oh my God. Swaggle Haas, not Swaggle House. It's the like German. Um, yeah, I met him. He was cool. I met Reggie too. Reggie collects. Reggie collects. He's taking a break, right? Reggie. It's been a while. Yeah, I met a lot of cool people there. Lots of cool people. Everyone was super nice. I've been moving to a new, more efficient place, which led to selling majority of my comics and books. Kept most films though. Some are hard to come by, especially the foreign ones. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm glad you kept some movies at least. Yeah, I feel you though. I feel you on that. It just becomes it comes to be too much, you know? And I'm starting to be a lot more selective with what I am buying too. I have bought here and there, and I know it's tough because right now it is like more of a buyer's market. So the tendency is to like, oh, let's take advantage of, this book being cheaper than usual right now or cheaper than it has been before in the past few years. So that's what I've been dealing with right now is like the temptation of, getting a good deal because that's usually what I was always into is like hunting for deals. And James, you're the same way too. Like we hunt for them deals and it's it's addicting in itself. So so yeah, just like telling myself, okay, you can buy movies, but you have to get rid of some or get rid of more comics or whatever. It's just kind of a it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to manage sometimes, but hey. I don't know. I've been trying Whatnot. I told you guys. I just actually finished the show. I've It's been going kind of slow for me over there because I haven't really like cross promoted like via IG yet. Because I kind of wanted to like figure it all out first and then tell people. I've told you guys, but that's about it. Um, yeah. So that's been interesting. It's been fun. It's definitely been fun. If you go check out James on there too, though, he's like always putting up like quality books and stuff. So Whatnot is a grind, dude. How do you do it? Because he goes on like multiple days a week. That's like you must be getting bank on there, dude. Um, I go here and there whenever I can. I've only done a few shows I've sold only like 20 something things so far. I'll say it's like convenient in a lot of ways. Um, but so is eBay. I don't know. There are pros and cons to both. So it just kind of depends. I try to utilize what I can right now just so that I can move stuff. But I have a lot too, so I don't know. I don't know. I do what I can though when I can. I get overwhelmed, guys. I do. I do get overwhelmed, but one day at a time. One day at a time. Yeah, though, dude, James is yeah, he you go on like 3 times, right? You go pretty much weekend, right? Or Thursdays. I think that's when I've seen you on there. I usually do Friday or Saturday, and then I went on today just for kicks. It was really last minute. I only sold a couple things. My local shop is waiting for a Hulk 181 6.0 signed by Stan Lee and Hugh Jackman. Wow, to return from CGC. Shop has also rented theater for Deadpool film. Oh, that's why you're going, right? Because you're like, oh, that's the only reason I'm going is because they're gonna provide it. That's funny. Yeah, I am excited for that one though. I really am. I just appreciate those films because they're different. They're not your standard superhero flick. Yeah, that's hardcore, dude. But props, you have a good like viewership, which is great. That's something I need to like build right now. But it's hard because like I'm just kind of selling different things. Like one day I'll do movies and the next day I'll do like figures. And I feel like um Aaron was telling me like, oh yeah, you like gotta be consistent about it and stuff. I guess kind of like YouTube, similar to YouTube. And y'all know I like to switch it up on YouTube too. I don't really care about like algorithm or whatever. You know, I do my UFC stuff. I do my comics, my movies. It is what it is. You follow me or you don't, you know? But I just want to put out stuff that I feel happy doing, you know. But with whatnot, yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of stuff I have here. So, but I'll keep listing to eBay too, just in case. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, guys, I will be back next week. What is it? Oh, actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to be back next week. I should be. I'll really try, but it depends because next week is the HorrorCon next weekend. So if I end up going 2 days, chances are lower that I'll be doing a live because I'll probably be tired. And the only reason I'd be going 2 days is because there are quite a few people I want signatures from. So I'm undecided as of right now. But if it's just the Saturday, then I'll definitely go live on Sunday. That's the only reason I'm going. After seeing Taylor Swift, I plan to dramatically raise a chair and exit. If she's even in it, it's like a big mystery, right? Like they say that she's not in it, but it's weird. It's weird. I don't know. Are you a Swiftie? Have we talked about this? I'm not a Swiftie. I am not a Swiftie. I've seen her live and I was not impressed. This was back then though, before she like blew up. I saw her in like 2010-ish, around there. It was when she had that one Romeo and Juliet one. I forgot how it goes. You guys know. You guys know what I'm talking about. Uh, I didn't go to see her. It's like, why did you go then? I went. It was one of those where it's like a bunch of artists went. So I actually had gone to see One Republic, and she was also playing. It was the Jingle Ball in LA. I'll luckily be rolling my eyes after each bro joke. Oh, man. I would love to see that, Gar. You're so sophisticated, Gar. Move your Dazzler stuff. She ain't it. You heard it from James. You heard it from James. Man, it's so crazy how carried away people get with specs sometimes, right? I don't know. I'm not hating on it. Like, people do your thing, you know? You live, you learn. But it's funny to be, uh, seeing all that go down. Because even though I'm not super into spec at all, I think it's good to know what is valuable still and keep an eye out on that. I mean, that was what made my hunts more exciting, was that I had the knowledge, and even though I'm not like, "Ooh, I got this only because, I think this is gonna happen in the movies," or whatever, um, it's good to, like, flip stuff and fund your hobby, you know? So, that's why I never will hate on that kinda stuff, um, but that being said, you should, like, be careful with some stuff and not go overboard with, like, spending on spec and stuff like that, because you can lose. It's a gamble, you know? It's a gamble. But yeah, I still to this day will watch like some top 10s, certain ones. I like the Comic Tom one. I've always liked his content. I just think I find it to be more entertaining than most. Um, I love Fire Guy too, Fire Guy Ryan, and I just like his dad too. His dad's like seems so nice. I like the little gang that they've got going on. And yeah, I actually recently bought some books from Comic Tom on his Whatnot over the weekend. So that should be coming in next week or in a few days probably. But yeah. Other than that, I don't really follow like the top 10s and stuff. Just his. And then I see what you guys post on IG because I'm still like obviously I follow a bunch of accounts, even though I'm not super hardcore into the collecting aspect anymore. I still like to keep an eye on stuff. Gore says, no, I'm not a Swiftie, but I am a man. Is she really? I mean, I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna no comment. I'm just gonna no comment that. I'm gonna get a bunch of hate if I say what I want to say. No, I'm not. I like Animal House. Animal House is okay. I I mean, it's all right. You know what's better? Fright Night. You watch Animal House, but you won't watch Fright Night. Y'all, we gotta do something about this score. We gotta do something about this resistance you've started. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. It's been nice catching up. I just wanted to let you guys know I am alive and well after, you know, the events of the last stream. I was telling Carlito, oh my god, they probably think I'm like a train wreck after that. Um, yeah, it was fun. It was definitely fun, but yes, I'm fine. I am fine here in the flesh. But yeah, just thought I'd check in and I'll try to definitely go live next week. Oh, I don't know what it'll be. It's either going to be a grip of comics because I will have more comics coming in, just some, and or I'll do another Flix and Comix live because I'll have gone to the horror con. So it'd be cool to show you guys what I got there. And then I still have that box, the Whatnot box. That's what I'll call it, the Whatnot box of awesomeness, Star Wars awesomeness to share. So there's a lot. And it's nice because I don't have to like do a ton of producing on that stuff. It's just me kind of sharing. which is what I have to kind of rely on right now with the channel because I got a lot of other things going on right now with work. Work's been unexpectedly crazy. It's supposed to be slow right now, even though we're in season. Technically, um, it should be like more, it should be projects that I know, like I already know when the deadline is and everything's a lot more stable, but it hasn't really been that way. They've been throwing, a lot of curveballs my way, no pun intended. So that's been rough to deal with because I was planning a lot of things for the channel and I'm still planning. But and then there's the selling stuff, which I have to make time for as well. So it's a lot that shouldn't have been taking place right now, but it is. So I can't really do much about it. But luckily, I can just always hop on live and chat with you guys and share some stuff. So I hope you guys are cool with that for the time being. I will go watch. Ooh, I'm gonna go watch. Oh my god, what's the third one called? Dude, I can't remember anything right now. Um, what is the third movie called? The Ty West one. Give me a second. Refresh my memory. Maxine. Maxine. I'm gonna watch Maxine. Coming up here shortly in a couple days. So that'll be cool to review. I'll throw that up for sure. But that's going to be a quick and dirty edit. Not even an edit, probably. I'll just throw it up. Gore, I think you'll be pleased. You won't have to leave your chair. What is resistance? You guys. Hey, Super Russ. Oh, Benji is making noise back there. All right, guys. It was nice chatting with you all, and I hope you have a nice rest of the Sunday. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next week. Okay, later.